someone got a Game Boy Advance for Christmas. I remember my sister getting a Game Boy Advance for Christmas.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what? Wait, do you know what a Game Boy is?
Yeah.
Like the original Game Boy?
The one that looks like a square.
But you don't know what a Game Boy Advance is?
You've never seen an Advance?
Why have you not
What's
seen an
it?
Advance, but you know what the original Game Boy is?
Oh no, my sister used to have a Game Boy.
Oh, but she didn't ask for a Game Boy Advance? I think somewhere in the old house we still have like all the really old Game Boy colors that we owned.
I didn't know Game Boy is like is the one that looks like a square.
Yeah, the Game Boy Advance has a weird shape. I never really thought it was appealing, but
That's
yeah.
kind of an odd memory of the Game Boy SP.
I like
remember
the SP. I love the SP.
The
I really liked the Game Boy SP is kind of like a foldable square.
Oh
Yeah.
Before
I
the
liked
DS.
Pokemon a lot and played like every Pokemon game on there. And so Mama Mori thought maybe Imoto Reaper would like to get a Game Boy SP. So she bought her a Game Boy SP and Pokemon. And so my little sis took it over to Papa Reaper's house. And we went to a cabin. And she set it on top of a stove, iron fireplace. And it melted the battery. And for whatever reason, I like cried for like 3 hours.
Oh.
Because I was like, Mom got you that special present and you ruined it.
It's not even yours though, right?
It's not even my present. It's not even
could
mine. But
you?
I was so upset about that. It like made me sick. I was like, how could you?
Dang.
How
It was
could
sad.
you?
So I think about
really-
sometimes, what if she did not do that and ended up liking video games? Maybe we could have.
Yeah,
played
but how
together.
dare she ruin that SP though? SP is amazing.
Wow.
The main reason why I really liked my SP was because the SP has like a built-in light for the screen. Back in the day, that was pretty new. Like the regular Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy, like the regular Game Boy, the screen was like so dark that like if it was like bright in your room or something, it'd be really hard to look at the screen. But there was a backlight in the SP, so no matter how dark or how bright the environment was, you could see exactly the colors in the screen, and it was very bright and nice to look at.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
The
okay.
backlight, like I mean, I guess every single screen has a light now, so you've never experienced the
Jay is
inconvenience,
privileged with
the inconvenience of not having a backlight in your video games. But yeah,
I'm gonna make her play a Game Boy Advance in the dark.
yeah, you can never,
When I
you
see her
can't play
next.
that in the dark. It's too dark. Like it has no light. It's just literally just a screen with no light
Meanwhile, you could stay up late underneath the covers playing Pokemon without your parents noticing.
with an SP.
With the SP. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sure you know what the DS is, right? Though, Faye?
Yeah, I had it. My very first console was a DS.
Oh God, you're so adorable.
So cute.
Your first thing was a DS. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
I remember begging my parents for an import DS that was DS Lite, that was light blue, that was only available in Japan. And I wasn't in Japan.
Blue one too.
Yeah, I wasn't in Japan. I was in the States, so they only sold those like the imported ones, which were like $100 more expensive. My dad was thinking it was ridiculous because it's just the color. It's the same thing. Why?
it's
Just
not
get the
the
new.
same
It's not the
thing.
same. It's light blue. It's a baby blue. You know, I need.
Just the baby blue
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah, I have that one too.
yeah. Noise matching, but yeah. Ah, good memories.